Chapter: Crack AWS DevOps. Interviews, real scenarios and solutions. Let's dive into some real-world AWS DevOps scenarios. I'm going to walk through my thinking process, so you get a feel for the why behind every answer. Ready? Let's get into it. First up, blue-green deployments with AWS CodePipeline. To guarantee zero downtime, here's what I'd do. I'd set up two identical environments, blue and green, using code deploy with an application load balancer in front. When there's a new release, CodePipeline builds and tests in the green environment. Once confident, flip the ALB target group from blue to green for instant cutover and fast rollback if needed. Instant cutover, no user disruption, and simple rollback. A web app on EC2 is receiving unpredictable traffic spikes. Here's how I design auto-scaling and load balancing. Use auto-scaling groups with policies based on CPU and custom metrics like requests per second. Scale on CPU or request count alarms for responsiveness. Define min-max boundaries and use scheduled scaling when patterns are known to avoid overspend. ALB handles HTTPS evenly and provides sticky routing target groups. If you need ultra-low latency TCP, choose an NLB instead. Combining right metrics, scheduled scaling, and the correct LB keeps performance high and costs controlled. Choosing Terraform or CloudFormation depends on team skills, integration needs, and available modules. Assess developer familiarity and CI/CD toolchain compatibility. To migrate existing resources, use CloudFormer or CloudFormation import for AWS native, or Terraform import for Terraform adoption. Import resources into state, then refactor code for maintainability. IAC is about repeatability and consistency, non-negotiable. Migrating a monolith to microservices on Amazon EKS starts with cluster design. Create node groups sized for workload types, CPU, memory, and GPU where needed. Design namespaces and quotas to isolate services and control costs. Integrate CI/CD, use CodePipeline to build artifacts and push to EKS. Adopt GitOps with Argo CD for declarative fast rollouts. Use progressive rollouts and health checks for safe deployments. Monitor with CloudWatch for AWS metrics and Prometheus for Kubernetes metrics. Right-size nodes and use spot instances where appropriate to optimize cost. For fintech with RTO 30 minutes and RPO 5 minutes, use Route 53 DNS failover. Use RDS multi-AZ for automatic DB failover. Enable S3 cross-region replication for durable object copies. Implement pilot light or warm standby patterns to meet tight RTO RPO while controlling cost. For storing API keys and DB credentials, I prefer AWS Secrets Manager over Parameter Store. Parameter Store is fine for lower cost or less demanding secrets, but Secrets Manager has built-in rotation and auditing. Automate rotation with Secrets Manager Lambda rotation or custom Lambda triggers, and monitor access via CloudTrail. Ensure rotation policies, audit logs, and least privilege IAM for secret consumers. Massive logs and latency, centralize logs first. Use Kinesis Firehose to funnel logs into an S3 landing zone for retention and batch analytics. Stream important logs into OpenSearch for near real-time search and dashboards. Layer CloudWatch logs insights for ad hoc queries and build metrics dashboards for anomaly detection. Dashboards reduce mean time to detect for latency issues even across millions of lines. For a lightweight Python app, deploy via AWS Lambda using Serverless Framework or AWS SAM. Serverless Framework eases local dev and packaging. SAM provides tight CloudFormation integration for infrastructure. Plug builds into CodePipeline, run tests, and deploy via CloudFormation templates for repeatability. Keep templates version controlled and testable in CI. Unexpected high bills, start with Cost Explorer to find which services spike. Use Trusted Advisor for idle resources and right-sizing suggestions. Enforce resource tagging so owners are accountable. Shut down idle instances, remove orphaned volumes, right-size RDS, and consider reserved or savings plans. EC2 and RDS are usual culprits. Optimize instance types and use Spot where possible. For GDPR and HIPAA, encrypt data at rest and in transit and apply data minimization. Use least privilege IAM roles, scoped policies, and auditing with CloudTrail. Secure CI/CD with code reviews, secret scanning, artifact signing, and strict access controls. That's a whirlwind tour. These are the building blocks of AWS DevOps Mastery. Thanks for listening. Let's keep building smarter in the